Some patterns are easy to miss until you start connecting the dots. Hello and welcome back to Rooted in the Seasons, where ancient wisdom meets modern life with a strong cup of tea and practical tools for real busy women. I am Katya Patel, Ayurvedic diet and lifestyle educator, yoga teacher, and a teacher mentor. Today, I want to explore something we often overlook. Not what we eat, but when we eat. It sounds like a small detail, yet it can make a surprising difference for our digestion, our energy, and even those afternoon snack cravings that seem to appear out of nowhere. Let's look at how this develops. Have you ever had one of those days where lunch keeps getting pushed back? It's 1:00. There is one more email to answer, one more report to finish, or in my case, one more paragraph to write. And before you know, it's 2:30. The strong appetite you had earlier has disappeared. Lunch no longer feels appealing. You grab something small instead, a biscuit with a cup of tea, a handful of nuts, something else. An hour later, by the end of the afternoon, you've eaten several times, yet you've never really had the nourishing meal your body was asking for. If this sounds familiar, you are certainly not alone. This is something I see again and again, and believe it or not, I experience myself too. So the question isn't simply what we eat. It's whether we missed the moment when the body was naturally ready for that meal. From an Ayurvedic perspective, our digestive capacity changes throughout the day. It isn't the same at breakfast as it is at lunchtime or in the evening. Ayurveda calls our digestive capacity Agni, our digestive fire. And if you follow my podcasts along, you have come across that word before. Just as the sun rises, reaches its highest point, and gradually sets again, Agni follows its own daily rhythm. This is something Ayurveda has observed for thousands of years. And interestingly enough, modern research into the circadian rhythms is now helping us understand many of these daily changes too. Hormones change, body temperature changes, alertness changes, and digestion changes too. And this is where things start to connect. So remember, your body doesn't digest with the same strength all day. Working with that rhythm asks less of the body. Let's walk through the day together. In the morning, kapha qualities are naturally present, cold, heavy, slow. The body is still waking up after the night. That's why Ayurveda recommends a warm, light breakfast. Not because breakfast isn't important, because digestion is still warming up too. By midday, Pitta becomes dominant. Just as the sun reaches its highest point, digestive fire is also at its strongest. This is the body's opportunity to receive a nourishing meal. A substantial lunch provides the fuel we need for the afternoon. Many people notice steadier energy and fewer afternoon cravings when the lunch became the main meal of the day. When we move into the evening, the body gradually shifts towards rest and repair. Digestion naturally slows. It's again kapha time, just as in the morning. A lighter evening meal gives the digestive system time to finish its work before sleep. In practice, this often looks like seasonal vegetables, a simple soup or a meal with vegetables and a source of protein that leaves you comfortably satisfied rather than overly full. So rather than eating the same way from morning until night, Ayurveda changes the meal to match what the body is ready for at that particular time of the day. Now here's something interesting. The time of the days is only one layer. The seasons add another. Spring naturally brings more kapha qualities. Summer brings more pitta qualities. Autumn brings vata. Rather than changing everything, Ayurveda makes small seasonal adjustments. In spring, we naturally move towards lighter, warm meals and warming spices. In the summer, cooling seasonal vegetables and herbs become more supportive. By autumn, root vegetables, warming soups, and hearty stews begin to feel exactly right. We are working with the body, not against it. Nature is already showing us the direction because it grows in each season exactly what our body needs during that time. Fascinating, right? That means that daily rhythm and seasonal rhythm work together. The body changes, the food changes, the principles stay the same. Before we finish, I want to leave you with one small experiment. This week, simply notice, when does your appetite feel strongest? How do you feel after a substantial lunch compared to with a substantial dinner? If you usually eat a raw salad at lunchtime, perhaps try steaming the vegetables instead and notice how your energy feels through the afternoon. Nothing here requires perfection. We're simply becoming more curious about how the body responds. The takeaway here is simple. Ayurveda isn't only interested in what we eat. It also pays attention to when we eat. Those natural rhythms have been there all along. Sometimes the body is already giving us the clues. We simply need to pause long enough to notice. This episode is part of a wider body of work I offer, including Cook to Feel Steady, where we put these principles into practice through 5 days of simple seasonal meals. If you're ready to experience how meal timing and nourishing food work together, you'll find the details in the show notes. Thank you so much for listening to Rooted in the Seasons. If you enjoyed this episode, you can subscribe or follow on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, so new episodes arrive automatically for you. If you'd like more support in between the episodes, you can download my free guide, 5 daily Ayurvedic shifts to feel like yourself again, and join my Sunday Read newsletter. You'll find those links as well in the show notes. And if something in today's episode resonated, I'd love to hear from you. You can connect with me on Substack or send me an email. I always read and answer them. Until next time, stay rooted in the seasons. Bye-bye.